Hello, my name is Mike Venuto, Chief Investment Officer and co-founder of Toroso Investments. Today I'd like to share with you a little bit about our firm and our separately managed account strategies utilizing ETFs. The firm was founded by my partners and I in 2012 with a vision of becoming an ETF research provider that had a different approach than the traditional ETF strategist. Today we have offices in New York and Chicago and oversee about $700 million in assets. We are very committed to thought leadership within this space and believe that if we have an idea, we must have the discipline to commit it to written form. We also have created a ETF technology or software to help us evaluate and choose the best ETF for each situation. Much of this research is conducted in what we call our ETF think tank. This is where we work with other issuers as well as advisors utilizing ETFs and share our tools, our apps, our research, as well as discuss with them their ideas. Many of our best ideas have been born from the ETF think tank, and if you're interested in joining, please let us know. Additionally, as a thought leader within the ETF space, we run an index or track an index that we've created to understand the ecosystem behind the growth of ETFs. Essentially, we want to know everything we can about all the ETF sponsors, index data providers, exchanges, ETF service providers, and liquidity providers. All of this research is used to create our separately managed account strategies. Our separately managed account strategies are not based on modern portfolio theory. They are not risk-based. Each is an alternative asset allocation designed to solve for an outcome. Additionally, our security selection shies away from style box investing and instead focuses on index construction and fundamental analysis. The outcomes, as we have put them together, are growth, which we offer as a US or domestic model, and a global alpha model. Wealth preservation, which is a derivation on the permanent portfolio, which we use as the core of most of our private client assets. And then finally, income. Consistent income is the goal of that portfolio. We take these three outcomes and set them on a glide path for most of our private clients, where during the accumulation phase of their lives, we have the bulk of their assets allocated towards growth, which build towards a wealth preservation base as we get closer to distribution phase or retirement, and then move into an income or a distribution phase. At the core of most of our portfolios is the wealth preservation model. We refer to that as a neutral allocation, essentially equal weighting bonds, stocks, gold, and cash. As you can see, historically, a neutral allocation has produced a substantially above inflation rate of return with very, very little volatility. Our approach to it is slightly enhanced. We take the permanent portfolio theory as created originally by Harry Brown and then use an ETF security selection process to hopefully optimize and perform net of fees better than the traditional permanent portfolio. Our first growth strategy is called Global Alpha. Its primary purpose is to use the asset allocation and geographic allocations of ACWI and add active share by seeking out global growth themes. Our second growth strategy is a domestic-focused sector opportunity portfolio. We choose specific sectors to invest in based on jobs growth and then lower the volatility of the US equities by using specific ETFs designed for volatility controls. Finally, our income strategy is designed to use an income barbell to target a specific yield and provide that consistently. Thank you for taking the time to learn about Toroso Asset Management and the SMAs we offer. If you would like to learn more, please contact us.